Hi guys, welcome in. Let's see, just getting situated. Bop, bop, bop. Okay, let me find it's being really loud in my ear before it goes to you guys. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. Got it working. Okay, I'm back from a crazy stream schedule last week. It's good to see you guys. Let's see. Last week I was a little bit away because I was at Animathon. It's an anime convention. It was my second year going and it was super fun and exciting. And I was looking forward to it. I was actually going to make a cosplay for it, but I just got sidetracked this year. Maybe I should change my tracking. Hi Golden, welcome in. I'm so glad you could join me today. Let me adjust my tracking really fast. It's being a little bit weird. Alright, but I'll continue. So we went to Animathon for the weekend, and it was a lot of fun. And I love always seeing the cosplayers there. I always think they're honestly so cool, especially like the made ones where people put like so much time and effort into them. You could see the love in the cosplays. Let's see. Hopefully this works a little bit better. Okay, this is a little bit better for. Okay, change my tracking. Sorry about that, but I did cosplay 2 of the days. Just did some Naruto cosplays. Hopefully maybe next year I can try again for making making actual cosplay. But it's so cool just honestly going there and doing some of the panels or let's see. Hi Fox, welcome in. Thanks so much for your resub. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you can make it to a stream. I know my schedule's been a little bit hectic, and I don't know about your schedule, but I'm so glad to have you here today. I'm glad everything has lined up, the stars, the moon, everything. My schedule will probably be more on track the next little bit coming up. I do have next weekend, actually, I will be gone. But after that, I should have a completely on schedule type of for streams. But yeah, I was super excited. The panels were a lot of fun. Let's see. I always go and see the cosplay contest, and I always see the AMV contest. Last year we were a little bit late, but we made it on time this year. It's so amazing. Some of the AMVs made me like tear up a little bit. You're only here on Saturdays? Yeah, usually I see you on my early Saturday streams. So it's nice to see you here too, Golden. Everything's lining up for everybody, it seems. Let's see. I went to a VTuber panel for the first time, which it was interesting. It was a Q&A. It was a little bit of an adult panel. So it was different, is all I'll say. It was still a good experience. Let's see. Did a fun little draw that Pokemon from like somebody describing it. They had where somebody was talking, describing a Pokemon. Who was it? The VTuber was Cottontail. Cottontail VA. Let's see. She's a little bit of a she's voice acts and she does a little bit of spicy stuff. She's pretty well known, but it was really cool to actually go to her panel. Apparently, she's from the area and grew up here originally, and so it was a good experience for her to originally go to the convention and then now is a guest there. So, let's see. it was kind of inspiring to hear. I liked when people asked her actual questions about herself or about actual VTubing or anything like that. Some of the things were a lot of just like pickup lines towards her and stuff like that, which I was assuming that may be the case, but it was still a good fun experience. Let's see what else. And I'm trying to remember what happened. I bought a lot of merch. I've definitely emptied my wallet by accident, but I love going to conventions and getting cool stuff. Like it's not typically stuff you would get at like the mall or something. So I always love it. And you get to talk to the actual person who made it. So it's always like a nice experience. You had 100% the pickup line as a joke. She was very she loved all the little pickup lines and stuff. Some of them were pretty good. I enjoyed some of them. I always like hearing people's different pickup lines that they really like. Because I'll hear some new ones every once in a while, and I'm like, hmm. Let's see. Trying to remember what else. It just felt like go, go, go. Hmm. I can't remember. There was a few people visiting from like Japan as like guests, and people followed them all the way from Japan to the convention, and it's pretty amazing to see like that strong of a fan base. I was very like heartwarming. I loved it seeing them on stage, and their fans had oh, what are they called? The little it's like little glow sticks or light sticks, and they were cheering on them, and it was so cute. I loved it. Mm, let's see. Overall, I just really had a good time. It was really tiring and like I got a little bit sick from the convention too. That's why yesterday I took a little bit of a recovery day, but and I also had an allergic reaction, so I was a little bit oopsie daisy, but it's all good now. Pen lights? Yeah, maybe they are called pen lights. They're just I mean maybe look it up. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just called pen lights. Are they like the K-pop like yeah, oh, is there a difference between a light stick and a pen light? Nah, there's a whole breakdown of this now. Oh, interesting. But yeah, it's like yeah, similar to this, how it's like a little K-pop light. Some people had like their owns, or some of the idols had specific ones for themselves, which is really cute. Some, I think the idols from Japan had little heart ones, but most of them just had little, I guess, just little sticks that turned different colors. I saw they were selling them, and I kind of was like, nah. But then I liked when everybody was cheering with them, but I can't. I don't know where else I would use them. I don't really go to like concerts and stuff. Let's see what else. I had a little stamp rally I did, which is really cute. All the stamps were, um, what is it? It's like the cute little. It's like My Melody and the Sanrio, some of the Sanrio characters. So that was really cute to have too. And trying to rack my brain for anything else that happened that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Nothing. Let's see. Hmm. Nothing else that I can really remember. Just a lot of fun little panels and everything. Oh, there was a little gaming Jeopardy that we went to, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of high energy. It was late at night, and some of the things I knew by heart, but some of them I was like, I have no idea where that game is from. What was it? But I participated. They gave me a little participation trophy because I did not win my round. They did it in groups of three. I did not win mine, but I at least got some like little Mario stickers. I was happy about that. If you won, you got like a little button that was like, I've been to Tartarus, and this is all I got. You've never been to a convention? I would definitely recommend if you can go to one. I used to be in a very small town, and I went to the small town convention like twice or a few times. But the convention was just a little small one in a little hotel with just a few rooms for vendors, and that was it. But it was still a nice start. This is a big big convention. I think this is the longest running North America convention. Something like that. And my little town heart can has a hard time like attending it because there's so much going on. But if you're able to and if you're interested, I would definitely say like going. Even if you could just make one of the days, just to check it out even. It's so much fun. I enjoy it. And you meet some like nice new people. Oh, I forgot one of the funnest things I did was to played a game called Blood on the Clock Tower. That it's like a role-playing game, kind of like Mafia or Town of Salem. That kind. So everybody got like a sheet. There was like a game master and they told us or like we all randomly got roles and there was like discussions and people would get executed or people would be like killed in the night. So I thought that was a lot of fun. I always enjoy those types of games. Okay. I think that's all I can super remember, but I had a lot of good time. I will maybe try and sort through the pictures and post them on the Discord. Yeah. Thanks for listening to me chitter chatter about the little convention I went to. I was super excited and wanted to gonna wait to start stream and tell you guys all about it. Let's see. Okay, we'll get started. We'll jump right into our continuation of Office Lovers. Let me make sure the sound is working right. I turned it down a little bit because it was going really loud. Hearing the word execution only makes me think of Danganronpa now. Oh, yeah, I can I can imagine that. I've watched a little bit of that. I do have the game that I do want to play at some point of that because it seems really fun. But I especially like the animations that they do for the executions of that. Let's see. Where's my audio? Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So audio should be okie dokie now. I know last time we had a little bit of technical difficulties with it, so just let me know if there is anything wrong with it. Because I haven't changed anything, but just in case. Let me just go check on something really quick, and then we'll get started. Okay, perfect. We need you need a stream of it. The anime cuts so much. Yeah, I believe it. I've only played a little bit of it because I got it gifted as like a friend, but maybe I can plan that out for a stream. I was just thinking what to do after Office Lovers. I still want to continue my sim stream and kind of wrap up the Not So Berry challenge, but something to think about on my list. Okay, so let's see. For Office Lovers, oh, I need to jump back because I clicked it and now it wants to be. Oh no, it's just going. Oh no, wait. I think that was something else. I think that was the prologue. Okay. We'll continue. It's the oldest one. 63, I guess. Okay, let me get this. Nope, not exit. Screen change. Okay, so we're at 63% likability. Let's see. To remember where we are. Oh, we just have Good Morning Ken. Oh, little grumpy bird. I give him a small treat. You made I made a big impact on you. Still one of your favorite games. Yeah, I believe that. I hear it's like really, really good. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think we're all settled. I feel like I've missed so much. You said you were going to look for new ideas. Have you already finished all the other games? No. I have not finished the other games. I'm still working on The Sims. That's a very challenge. We're in Gray Generation, which I think is the 4th or 5th generation. I think it's the 4th. Let's see what else. Seikyo is just kind of on hold for right now. They're gonna release more stuff in a little bit, so it's just kind of on pause. This is something new I started 2 streams ago. This is just a cute little otome game. Working on a project with coworkers, and you've been instructed that there's no dating. And we're going down the route of like, what kind of person is he? He's very like grumpy and gruff, but it's a little spicy. So reading it has been flustering. I think that's all I've been mainly playing on stream. So this is the only like new thing, but I think we might be wrapping up his route today. Not this guy. This guy's had our route, but just something that I think about every once in a while if I should continue it and stuff. Okay. Good morning, Shady. On the way to the office, I heard Ken calling to me. Oh, good morning, Ken. It's rare to see you before work like this. What the? Ken suddenly pushed his face close and began to examine me. What? Your eyes are awfully red. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Well, yeah, I couldn't sleep much yesterday. After Mr. Otori's car dropped me off, it was nearly 5. Oh yeah, we had a late night working with Mr. Kaido, who's our love interest, who is trying to start stuff. I think we kissed a little bit. Little kissy kiss. I had a rush shower, slept a couple of hours, and then got ready for work. Were you working late? Well, yes. I scratched my cheek and gave a meek smile. He grabbed my hand. That's not good for you. Haven't you heard anything about beauty sleep? And plus, if you aren't in good spirits, the whole team is going to be worried. I just didn't get a full night's rest. That's all. You're overreacting. No, I'm not. He shook his head violently. Everyone worries about you. But I worry the most. Rather overwhelmed by his zeal, I only nodded silently. He grinned. Good. Well, I'm sorry to have you worried like that. His smile was so calming, just like how it had been when we were back in college together. Don't be sorry. Just sleep properly tonight. And wait, what's that? He suddenly grew very concerned and stared at my face. What? Are there bags under my eyes? No, it's not that. Do I have a hickey? Stalling for words, he dug something out of his bag and put it in my hands. What is this? Concealer? Totally confused, I took the concealer. Put it on before you walk through the stores if you can. On your neck, you have a hickey. Oh, we do have a hickey. Mr. Kaido. I can't believe that. Let's see. The 3 visual novels are best. Belcher the Spare Girls is incredible. Takes place in the 2nd game, and the 5th game is just silly summer break theme board game. Oh, that's still cute to do though. I'll have to check it out then for the visual novels. I only have one of the games of it, and I don't know for sure. Give me 1 second. I need to read. I just forgot to do something. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, no, I'm tough. Oh. Okay. I forgot. I need to send a message out for it. Okay. Anyways. We have Hickey. What? A hickey on my neck? I frantically covered my neck with my hands. My face flushed red. A hickey? How? When? And then I remembered yesterday. He must have done it then. Aw, Mr. Kaido. Naughty, naughty. Is it really obvious? Well, considering the circumstances. It might be fine on any other day, but we have that staff meeting today. And aren't you supposed to have a big presentation with Mr. Otori? That's right. I went pale. Mr. Otori saw me yesterday, but it was dark. Maybe he didn't see the hickey. All we gotta do is just convince ourselves. He didn't see it. No one saw it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Do you want me to help you hide that? It's fine. Don't worry. I've got this. Oh, I would need his help. I think I've tried to cover some hickeys in the past. And I feel like I never did it right. I know there was like a whole method about like using, I think, red over it. Or green? I think it's green. To cancel out like the colors. And I think I just made it worse. Okay, well, if you need any more makeup, let me know, okay? Ken's such a real one. I will, thanks. My hand still pressed to my neck. I noticed he smiled weakly at me. To tell the truth, I didn't really want to help. What? Why not? I just can't believe you're with the man who'd do something like that to you. Ken. And it's such an obvious place. I love you, so I'm just shocked. Oh my gosh, Ken. It just happens, you know? It's just... Pretty sure it's always obvious. I feel like it is too. I mean... I feel like maybe you could do it if you're very, like, skilled with makeup, but... For the most part, I feel like it never goes well. And even throughout the day, I feel like it'll just... end up showing or looking like something's there. Sorry. It's the first 3 anime takes place in the first game during the first half, then it skips to the second half. And it's completely unrelated to the Trigger Happy Havoc anime. Oh, I didn't know that at all. I haven't looked into it that much. I always just thought it was kind of like okay, I guess. I didn't know it was so it like kind of jumps around and stuff. Interesting. Can't believe Ken just also said he loves us. I just You love us? Or you love me? Sorry, I said us. I knew what he meant, but hearing him say it so clearly was a shock for me too. Haha, well thank you for that. I love you too, Ken. Just pals, just buddies. Right. Unfortunately, it looks like we are after 2 very different things when it comes to love. Yeah, I don't think he meant it in like, I love you, bro, kind of way. He raised his eyebrows and sighed. 2 different things? What do you mean? It's nothing. Besides, Are you prepped for the meeting? Of course. If I can't get through this day, then all of that work will have meant nothing. Good luck today. Thanks, I'll do my best. We smiled at each other, and he patted me on the hand. And now about the polish we are going to be including in the set. The color is a reddish pink with white glitter mixed in. The name is Love's Beginnings. The slogan we were thinking of using is a love that wants to be held. I finished my explanation, breathed a sigh. Ever since I had started my presentation, Mr. Otori had been watching me wordlessly. It's rare to see him so serious about something. My body had been tense the whole meeting. These are the samples. I placed the products down in front of him. In the heart-shaped container, the polish glittered sweetly in the light. Wow. He took the set in his hands and examined it closely. He fell silent again and looked it over. He placed it on the table before him. He gave a slow look at everyone around the table and smiled. Well, I've now officially seen the fruit of your labors. My decision to include you all in this team was the right decision, the way I see it. We're so good at this. We're very professional. Thank you for this very early Christmas gift. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. After praying for the project's success, the meeting wrapped up. After the meeting, I was told to come to the president's office. Shady, good work today. You have been working night and day ever since this project got off the ground. This project would have never been the success it was without your hard work. I can't possibly take that much credit. Everyone works so hard. We worked hard too, Girly Pop. Don't discredit us. Especially my partner, Mr. Kaido. He helped me so much. He cut me off. Well, it doesn't feel like there's a woman in love here. I'm sorry, what? Oh, am I wrong? Because I think if you weren't in love, I don't think that slogan would have ever come to you. Don't worry, we're not dating or anything. We're not breaking the rule. He gave me a meaningful look and smiled. Shady, you and Kaido are just work partners, aren't you? He knows. I think you are, because I remember laying the very specific ground rules before this project. Are you sure everything's alright, Shady? Yeah, don't worry about us, Mr. Otori. We are just partners that hang out and kiss sometimes for business. For work purposes and research. You know how it is. Just how it is. He's asking me if Mr. Kaido and I are dating. What should I say? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, team. Gloss over it, deny it. Maybe gloss over it. I feel like denying it, if it gets to Mr. Kaido, he'll hurt him or something. I feel like it'll make him sad. Okay, gloss over it. Well, what? How could you think that? We would never. Thank you for the clown nose during my most important meeting with the VP. Or no, he's the CEO. It makes me look very professional at denying this love that he's accused me of. He'll never know. We may not actually be dating, but... No, no bonks. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. We're not dating, technically, okay? It's not a lie. My attempts at throwing him off were met with his cold stare. Is he looking at my neck? It's always obvious, girly. I should have had Ken put on that concealer for me. Yeah, I would have let the makeup artist do it. There's no way I would have been like, I can do it. Absolutely not. If Ken offered, I'd be like, please help me. I recommend playing the first 2 games for okay. I'll look into it then about playing the games then, especially since I have one. I'll probably can do the series of it. If everything aligns. He must have seen it. The jig's up. Just as I was thinking that. Maybe it's just my imagination actually. Yeah, gaslight him, girly pop. Nothing's going on. Huh? Don't say huh, girly. Just double down. Oh, nothing. The nose matches your character's makeup. That's so mean. You saying my character's a clown? Nothing's wrong with it. We just had a little boo-boo incident covering a hickey. Everything's fine. I hope I'm wrong anyway. Sorry for doubting you. You should be sorry, Mr. Tori. Why would we lie? But just looking at you, I could have sworn you had a boyfriend. Too bad. Congratulations, I guess. Thank you. I bowed my head when I heard a knock at the door. We're so awkward and we're such a bad liar. This is crazy. Excuse me, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you. Mr. Kaido, with some papers in hand, entered the room. Another plan? Can't it wait? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. He bowed his head. Oh, sorry. He bowed his head to Mr. Otori and swept his gaze over to me. Shady. You can go back to your desk now. Oh. Okay then. Saved by the bell. As I was leaving the room, Mr. Kaido leaned in and whispered, keep yourself free tonight. Oh. Let's celebrate. Just the 2 of us. Oh my god. Mr. Kaido. The reason I thought for a second Mr. Otori was talking to us and I got really concerned. But it's Mr. Kaido, our almost boyfriend, not boyfriend. Right. I raced out of the room in an effort to hide my reddening face. Man, if you guys are trying to hide stuff and Emilio like flirting in front of the boss, you guys are blah. The worst at hiding stuff. Oh my god. We might need to go black screen team. You guys might just need to listen to me just talking, no visuals. That night he took me to a hotel nearby. I didn't know it would be like this. I thought we had more time. If things get too spicy, we will be going black screen. Thank you, everybody. The spice. Feel warmed up to version 3 since it came out. It's just as good as the other 2 visual novels. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting then. Wait, I just realized something's weird. Give me 1 second. Oh wait, one of my hairs is weird, I just realized. I was like, why does my model look weird? I'm missing one of my silly little pigtails. Where'd it go? Okay. We're gonna give me 1 moment while I fix that for some reason. Where am I? Boop. Time to do a little boo-boo fix. Bop, 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 bop. I wonder why it's like that. Uh, super weird. Okay. Try to figure this out really quick, team. Thank you for your little bit of patience. Um, hmm. Oh wait, I just was figuring it out. What am I doing? Nope. Figuring out this wrong. Oh no. Oh. Okay, things have gone horribly wrong right now. Okay, let me see. Um, okay. Oh, fixed it. No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know what's wrong here. We're just gonna leave it as is. We'll be just a little off today. Okay, silly little times. We'll just have a little side pony. Okay, back to the chaos of spice. Oh, okay. Then we move on. That night, he took me to a hotel nearby. We had a quick dinner in the hotel restaurant, and in our room, I turned to him. That food was good. And this wine, it smells amazing. And the drinking? Oh my gosh. All of the ingredients are there to make a recipe of disaster. Being alone with him, it's making me so nervous. And if he read my mind, he smiled gently at me. We're finally alone. The sudden bop of music coming back just it just made me laugh. It's just so silly. The sound of his silky, soft voice caused me to hit my wine glass. Ah, sorry. I caught it. Thank God. That could have been bad. I sighed in relief and he laughed. What's wrong with you? You nervous? Well, we're alone like this. True. We are alone. I know, but when you said it earlier, it just got me so nervous for some reason. You're weird. We've been alone together before. Don't tell me you forgot already. Well, of course we've been alone together at work. I tried remembering some of the times before, and when I did... Now that I think about it, every time we're alone together, something weird happens. Especially last night. I moved my hand to my neck, and still covered in concealer, I blushed. Haha, you're bright red. You're so mean. You were teasing me, weren't you? Obviously. It never gets old watching you freak out like this. It's so adorable. Well, what? Did he just call me cute? What's with that dumbfounded face you're pulling? It's just that what you said about me. Oh. What if we messed up along the way? Okay, never mind. This is the dream? I can't believe it. Really? Is it? Oh, yeah, I just need to look back. He called us cute. I'm gonna say it's just that what you said about me. I don't know how he's gonna take is this a dream? Because this a dream could come off like really sweet, or it could come off as like, I don't know, like mean almost. Like he would only be this way in our dreams, and I don't know. I get worried about like, that's why I sometimes save with these choices, because I don't know how they're going to actually be, like, come across, or like how we say them. We'll just go with I can't believe it. I just can't believe you would say that. You don't believe me. It's just that you only ever say mean things to me. Hearing you call me cute, it seems strange, that's all. I felt my cheeks flush and I hid them with my hands. He laughed. Okay, well, it seems like that one was like a good okie dokie one. The music cut. The music, we're in panic mode now. Music cut. How about I make you believe it? He moved towards me. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting really nervous. I don't know when I can cut screen. We kissed. How many times has it been now? He had forced me before, and it had been under weird circumstances, though. We were alone together, outside of the office. We didn't have to worry about being seen. As if begging for more, I tilted my chin up and pouted my lips. He grabbed my chin and deepened our connection. And for that moment, I allowed myself to be totally lost in his kiss. I got really scared when it went black that we were gonna come back to like something. I mean, I guess it could still happen, but I'm really very nervous. He slowly pulled away from me, but I wanted more. I opened my eyes. His figure seemed to blur from my misty eyes. Mr. Kaido. When we had kissed before, I was always so scared someone would see us. But I never realized how fulfilled I could feel from his kiss. Look at that face. You look so greedy. Has me all like the giggles. I'm like flustered to like read. You want more, don't you? No, I don't. I want it so bad, but I could never admit that to him. Good. He looked at me teasingly, picked up his wine glass. I bought this wine for us. We should enjoy it a bit more. You're so right, Mr. Kaido. Let us drink up, buddy. Cheers. Cheers. Wow. Yeah, I picked up the glass and pushed it to my lips. Clown nose, yeah, that fits pretty perfectly right now. I'm feeling like a fool in this situation. Here I was being like, oh my gosh, us alone together. And he's like, yummy, why don't we enjoy some wine? Yum yum, sip sip. The wine is good, sure, but that kiss was so much sweeter. I'm actually surprised you were able to get a reservation at this hotel. The girls in the office love coming here, even if it's just for lunch. This place is so popular, it must have been so hard to get a reservation. Is he gonna be like, oh, I know the owner. I know the manager. That's pretty close. Besides, ours served it back when you first came up with that slogan. Wow. He thought that's so long ago. You made that reservation that long ago? Me and the MC are pretty much the same person. Yeah. It was ages ago when we thought about that it was ages ago when we thought about that slogan. When we decided on that slogan, I knew that this proposal would be a success. I reserved this room so I could celebrate with you. You did this for me? Haha, you're making a stupid face again. Well, it's just that... Wait, why is it being like this? Oh no, I did like... I accidentally made my screen like small. Oh, I can right click to do stuff? Oh, weird. Okay. It's just that I'm happy. I would say I'm happy. I'm just so happy you thought of me. I wonder why I didn't let us save there. This like a detrimental choice. If you're not sure you're dreaming, try doing something you've always wanted to do. If you're dreaming, you'll wake up just before you do it. Aw, but I hear some people lucid dream. They could do like kind of the things that they think of. I think the one thing is if you think you're dreaming is like trying to read or trying to like tell the time. I think that's what like is wrong. There's no actual words, I think, in your dream. Thank you, Mr. Kaido. After thanking him, he looked at me shocked. Didn't expect that. He smiled faintly. You just keep surprising me. You're always so mean to me, Mr. Kaido. What? Can't I congratulate my partner who has worked her butt off? Just partners. Don't worry about anything else that's going on here. We're just partners. I thought this project would fall apart without me around, but... a love that wants to be held. The reason you were put on this project was because you're good at what you do. No. You always got mad at me at first. If you weren't there to guide me, I would have never made it. Thank you, Mr. Kaido. I thought you were so awful at first. Oh no. Blah. Thought you were so awful the first time we talked after the project got started. But now, I'm so happy we got to do this together. Oh, so I said something that upset you? What? You forgot? I don't remember. Unimportant crap. Damn, he got us. I had never been asked that before, so I got so really upset. What did I say? Shady. Oh my god, he's gonna make us say it, and then it's gonna lead to like spicy times, huh? Always wake up before the best part. If you could lucid dream, you'd never wake up. That reminds me of the movie like Inception, I think, if I'm thinking of it right, where people are just... There's a part where people are like being like pretty much drugged to be asleep and stuff for as long as possible. Let's see. You said you haven't had sex before, have you? You said that. As I answered him, I blushed. The corner of his mouth turned up. Now that I think of it, you never answered me. Huh? My eyes went wide at his words. You haven't answered the question yet. Well, Shady, have you? He put his chin under his hand and looked at me with a nasty smirk. He's just teasing me again. I don't need to answer that. I looked away, irritated, but he only laughed. Overreacting, as usual. This is how normal people react. I should report you for harassment. Please, it's obviously a joke. Women who can't take a joke are still just little brats in bigger bras. Damn. Hello? Well, whatever. If you could take a joke, it'd be sort of... He stood up and rounded the table towards me. What's up with him? Did I mouth off to him too much? Get over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, everybody. We're on high alert. Ah. He yanked my arm and made me stand. What is it? I haven't finished my... Shut up. His cold, unfeeling voice caused my shoulders to tense up. He's mad. He's really mad, isn't he? His eyes. I was just joking about the harassment thing. It was a joke. If I really didn't want to be here, I would have never come. Despite my efforts to talk with him, he continued his silence. He silently stomped through the room and opened the door. Ah! He suddenly tossed me onto the bed. What are you? I stopped my complaining immediately. He slipped off his tie with a quick motion. Mr. Kaido. I continued to watch Mr. Kaido. My eyes went wide. Mr. Kaido? Mr. Kaido's losing my words because I'm getting so flustered reading. And I'm so worried where this is going. Mr. Kaido silently undid his tie and slipped it from his neck. He undid the buttons of his shirt. My heart skipped a beat. What are you doing? Are you just... It's very flustering to read. I hope you guys know that. Like, I'm like covering like my hands like in my face a little bit. My face is very like hot. Are you just teasing me still? Saying that, I tried to stand up from the bed, but I was brought down again. They're just hugging it out. Okay, everybody? Don't need to worry about anything. It's just a nice hug. Thank you for the clown nose. It fits right in with the mood. You know, sexy time and a clown nose. Perfect. Ah. They straddled my body. You covered that well. He traced the hickey I had covered with concealer earlier. I meant for that to be a diversion in the meeting, but you covered it up. Well, someone noticed, I guess. As he whispered this, he began to undo his buttons. Oh, why? Why what? The hickey, you mean? Only one reason, really. I wanted all of them in that room to know you are mine. And judging from the circumstances, I'd say this would be the obvious next step. To get a really good hug, everybody. Just hugging it out. Just you and me, boyfriend and girlfriend, alone, behind closed doors. Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? We just talked about that we were great partners on this project. It's crazy. But you said they weren't dating. Oh, that we weren't dating. Didn't you say I was just an option? I did say that. So then why? He looked at me strangely. But as I looked up at him, I felt my heart beat faster. Wow, this is an HR violation. It's happening. This is just it's just a hug. Just don't worry about this. It's just a hug. No need to worry, everybody. Just a really close hug between coworkers. Tell me. Oh, no. Say for his girlfriend, say you love him. I say you love me. Oh my god. Look at the bare shoulder. We're not even... Okay, we have all our stuff on. Let me just say, for this hug, we have all our stuff on. He's the one who's so far doing a little something something. Both. I wish I could be like, tell me you love me as I'm your girlfriend. Oh, tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. Tell me right now. My voice was shaky, hearing my words. His serious expression softened. Fine. He leaned in and his lips touched my ears. He whispered, I love you. He delicately cupped my cheek. I'm so happy. I'm so worried. I pressed my cheek further into his hand. I never thought that Mr. Kaido and I would fall in love like this. His touch was unusually gentle. I felt like my heart would burst. Shady. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a different figure showing. His tie is gone. His buttons are off. Hearing his sweet voice, feeling the thumping in my chest, I closed my eyes. Oh, I suddenly remembered. But what should we do about that no dating rule? I think we're a girly pop. I think we are far past worrying about this dating rule. We're like in a hotel room with him on the bed. His clothes back on. She cockblasted herself. Stop it. I know, I'm stressing too. Like every turn she's like, but what about the dating rule? After this project it should be fine, but still. You're still going on about that? I told you not to worry about that crap. It isn't crap. Just today Mr. Otori called me in to warn me. So you're just going to do whatever he says and stay away from me until it's over? You finally found a job that you enjoy and you're going to quit? You plan on going back to being pathetic little Miss Amateur? Oh, he's so mean to us. Well, what is it, Shady? What do you want to make a priority? Your job or your love life? I can't decide. We can decide for you, girly pop. We can do it. We can choose the love life for you. I want to work, but I also want him. I've always put my job first. Was I even designed to love someone? But when you love someone, no matter how hard you try, you can't quiet your heart. I love him. I love Mr. Kaido. You're so selfish. Whatever. I thought I'd wait until you knew what you wanted. But I couldn't wait any longer. Why? But there are a ton of men who are after you. And after today, I couldn't wait anymore. Red flag. She's Miss Lulu. Just a little bit, you know, he bullies her and she's like, oh my god, he loves me so much. I've reached my limit. Shady. He called my name and my body stiffened. I'm tired of doing this. You're mine. What? In the dim, ambient light, his eyes sparkled. I closed my eyelids. She's so indecisive, though. She really is. She's so frustrating sometimes. I'm like, girlie, just enjoy the ride. Just, woo. I prepared myself to be taken by him. And that's chapter 7, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate everything. I can't believe it just cuts off there. Nice. Nice. Chapter 8. I want you all to myself. Maybe this is just a pure... Maybe they cut it so this could be just a pure-ish chapter. Oh no, look. It's bright and early, everybody. bright and early. Something smells so good. Probably breakfast brought to the hotel room. No worries, everybody. This economy, get the HR violation lawsuit, money, and run. Honestly. Take the money and run. I wanted to keep sleeping more. But I had to find where I was coming from. Can we not do anything? We just go to sleep? It's perfect. The situation, I feel like a fool. Going to the hotel room with a coworker? I'm just for it to be like, good morning, team member. But a comfortable laziness covered my body. My freshly opened eyes threatened to shut again. Don't we have work tomorrow? Or today? Don't we? Are we worried about that? Or was this all just a dream? The light from outside streamed and poured down on the man I loved. He smiled. You're up. Mr. Kaido. This is all a dream, isn't it? Mr. Kaido would never smile at me like that. Thinking I was still dreaming, I was about to doze off again when I noticed the smell. Nail polish? Is he painting our nails? I suddenly realized what that smell was. It was a smell I had become so used to smelling, but mixed with the sweetness of rose. Is he... I swear. I don't want him to be weird. Don't be painting our like toenails and stuff. It was Mr. Kaido had been holding in his hands. In her sleep? Yeah, that's a little worrying. Don't paint your coworker's nails in her sleep. The color was a deep purplish red. It was a color that felt somehow more adulta. Oh. It was a color that felt somehow more adult color I didn't usually wear. Oh, that's adulta is a word that I don't recognize. After he was done painting my nails, he put the lid back on the bottle. He got bored of waiting to wait, so he painted our nails. Certainly not my type. This is so much chaos. He's touch and go from me. I don't know. This is making me lose it though. I don't know. He breathed a sigh. Done. It's beautiful. I brought the nails up to eye level and they sparkled in the light. If he could just quit and become like a nail artist, it seems where his passion truly lies. And dating would be no problem then. You like it? Yeah, very much. Then wear it for a bit. He put the bottle on the nightstand. Why? Why? Because this color is the color of my love for you. I almost thought that was gonna go somewhere else with the color, with that love, what the color is. Oh. He smirked. What color is that? It's like a purplish red, he said? Or she said? That's his love for us? The color of your love? His words surprised me, just as I had repeated them. Mwah. Ah! He dropped his lips to my fingertips, and I squealed. Girlie, he's kissing the design, not your nails. Don't be fooled. We were like this before. This just happened like 2 episodes ago. I much prefer females over males. Hey, I swing both ways. It all depends on personality type for me. Sir, it's at least $100 for feed access, okay? The dogs aren't free. You're getting it now. You're getting it. Now we gotta start doing service charges. He dropped his lips to my fingertips and I squealed. Haha, that was an awfully shrill voice just now. You just painted my nails. I was worried. That's not really why I had yelped. His unusually sweet manner towards me was making me embarrassed, so I'd lied. It's fine. They're dry. Oh, they are. I looked at the nail he had kissed and found the polish intact. Wow, this polish dries just as fast as ours. Yeah. It's quick drying, so you can do all kinds of things without smudging it. He's planning ahead, everybody. Huh? Suddenly the bed spring squeaked. He was on top of me. He smiled wickedly. Want to try and prove me wrong? And then it'll cut to the next chapter again. I. Well, so yeah, we'll prove 'em wrong. You know, it's for business purposes. We're just testing out a competitor's product. That's all it is. Fine then. Oh my, aren't you being a good little girl today? Well, I know that even if I say no, you'll never let me leave. In a pathetic attempt to cover my naked shoulders, I pulled up the sheets. I don't know if I'd want to. I'm totally exhausted. I can barely move. Maybe I was a bit too rough with you last night. He was too rough with us. Testing the bed springs. It is. It's, you know, it's important for scientific purposes. We have work later today, so I'll be gentle with you this time. Mr. Kaido. Oh my gosh. I couldn't say anything to this, and I had no cause to say no to him anymore. I abandoned my body to his and let him take me away. I got really scared when it went to black. Next episode of CSI Law and Order, the nail polish will be key evidence to solve a crime. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. He seems like he'd be smart enough to start moving 12 steps ahead. Good morning. I got to the office at the usual time and found people I didn't often see. Good morning, Shady. Good morning, Shady. Oh, Mahiro? Ken? Morning. You two are here awfully early. Did something happen? I need to finish up some stuff from yesterday, so I came early. Same goes for me. Oh, sorry. But I'd say that is far rarer. His words took me back. Rare? What is? Mr. Kaido. Oh, is it because he's like really late or something? Oh, isn't he? You're like the first person in the office? I looked behind me to where he was staring and found Mr. Kaido walking to his desk. I saw you two getting off the elevator earlier. Yeah. He's usually here earlier than all of us. It's kind of rare to see him come in at this time. Maybe he slept in. Yeah, that might be it. We're a very bad liar. This is crazy. Thank God. For a second there, I thought Mr. Kaido had been found out. What the? Just as I was breathing a sigh of relief, Mahiro's face grew strange. What? Well, it's just that we have a giant hickey again. Weren't you wearing that outfit yesterday? Are those the same clothes? Oopsie daisy. Just gaslight him. Say no. I did not. She makes it so obvious. She honestly does. They ask her a question, she stumbles like over every word. She's like, well, what? No, why would you think that me and Mr. Kaido would ever? Crap. I thought someone might mention it, but I didn't think it would be this early in the day. Hey, keep your voice down. It's embarrassing. I ended up staying at a friend's house last night. But I couldn't borrow her clothes, so I just had to show up in yesterday's. I had been ready for this question, and I had a ready excuse. Did he buy it? Shoot, that look on his face. I don't think he's buying it. His eyes darkened as he continued to stare. He doubted me. It's all over. He suddenly clapped. Yeah, I figured. I was gonna guess that's what happened to you anyways. Was he? I don't know about that. Huh? It's just that you look totally wiped out. Oh, I'm fine. Just a little tired, I guess. Didn't sleep much. Makes sense. You've been busy with the presentation. Good work on that, by the way. He could smell it on you? Oh, absolutely. He knows. He's just trying to be, like, friendly and be like, sure, I believe your lie. But I guess the work isn't over yet, is it? Be careful you don't get sick, okay? I will. Thanks. Looks like my hero didn't figure out about my late night adventures. Relief filled me. Absolutely not, girly. That is going on to the gossip train as soon as possible in the office. You look like you've been around to otome. That's very specific. How many times am I going to have to explain this away today? Don't worry, girl. You just need the one, and then it's all over the gossip train. People will not even bother asking. They'll be like, oh, I've heard. I know what's up. Thinking about that got me depressed. I sighed quietly, keeping it hidden from the two in front of me. Ken had been watching silently this whole time. He sounded suspicious. What is it this time? Ken knew about the hickey from yesterday. But I was super careful today, and I made sure there was nothing on my neck before I left. But Ken always had a good intuition about this kind of stuff. Maybe he figured it out. Ken absolutely knows. He might be the only solid person that's probably not gossiping about us. He saw our big hickey yesterday. Knew that we were working like late with Mr. Kaido. There's no way he hasn't connected the dots. That, despite the worry that was spreading across my face, Ken looked at my nails and smiled. That is one of ours, isn't it? Oh, really? Huh? What is it going on about? My nail polish? One of ours? You mean this is one of our company polishes? Yeah, I can't recall when it came out though, but it's definitely one of ours. It was such a deep color and it sold well. The name was pretty impressive too. It's one of ours, huh? No wonder it was so quick to dry. You bought that polish without even checking the brand? Well, it's not like I bought it. I got it from a friend yesterday. But I didn't know we ever made a polish like this before. I need to study up more. Man, she's fumbling the bag so bad. She could have simply just been like, I got my nails done or something. Oh, she just fumbles after fumbles. Ken knows you fuck. The nail polish is called The Boss's Favorite. I like that name. Well, I'm surprised you don't know. What is that supposed to mean? Is that our name? Oh, it's just about the color. They didn't produce a lot of that color. It's rare to see someone wearing it. It came out over a year ago, and I don't think a lot of people here even know it. Yeah, I certainly didn't. I didn't know it was so special. Hearing Ken's words, I stared at my nails. Even though I had put on a top coat, the nails still glittered in the light. Wow, you've got a good friend, Shady. Oh, we've got a real good friend. Yeah. Why did Mr. Kaido give me this polish? He told me to wear it for a while, but why? I have to admit it though. I'm a little jealous. Huh? Why? You got that polish from your boyfriend, didn't you? What? Hey! Was it from the person who gave you that hickey yesterday? Damn, Ken is fully outing us now. I take it back when I said that he wouldn't gossip about us. Ken had whispered that last comment so my hero couldn't hear. Oh, he whispered it to us. Okay, he still might be on the chopping block. What should I do? I don't think they're going to believe whatever lie I try and tell them. Fess up or lie? We're a really bad liar, so I don't even know if I believe us to keep lying some more. I wonder if fess up is just gonna out Mr. Kaido, if we're gonna just say, yeah, it's our boyfriend or something. I wonder how much it's a fess up. That's a little birdie. He's jealous for sure. He's like a mean girl trying to be nice. Yeah, I know he's jelly because he was like also being like, I love you. And we're like, we love you too, bro. You're such a homie. Okay, we'll fess up. We'll see. Ken really helped me out yesterday, and I just don't think there's any point in hiding it. Plus, when he gave me that hickey, I was just an option for Mr. Kaido, but since last night. We're dating. I should be proud of that. Oh, girlie, don't say his name. Just say you have a boyfriend. Yes. I knew it. What? You're not being serious. Wait, for real? My hero, in quite the state of shock, leaned towards me. For real? He nodded, too shocked by the news. He crumpled to the floor, head in hand. Man, we're just such a popular girly pop. We're devastating the boys by being in a relationship. My hero? Oh, he's fine. Just ignore him. Oh my god. I don't know if I can ignore someone crumpling to the floor at the news of me dating someone. I don't think that's something I can just brush off. Ken is so mean, oh my god. He really is. The mean girl comment is very accurate. My hero may have crumpled to the floor in a pathetic heap, but Ken kept smiling. Man, the vibes of this. Your boyfriend gave you some polish as a present, huh? Not bad at all. How did you know it was from him? Well, you said it was from someone, didn't you? We're so bad at lying. This is crazy. Yeah, well, that is a rare polish right there. He must have good taste. Plus, knowing the name of it and still choosing it, he's courageous. I'll give him that. What's the name of it? I need to know. Oh, tell me. Got a really bad name. Gotta get some sleep now. Bye. Bye, Golden. Thanks so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye-byes. We're gonna figure out the name of the polish. Oh, I feel like it's gonna be something bad. If there's a... Okay. The name of the polish is... Ken furrowed his brow and smiled bitterly. Possessive. Oh! What? The name of this polish is... Oh, possession. I read it wrong. Reading is hard for me. Possession. Interesting. He told me to wear this for a while. Does that mean Mr. Kaido? We're just a possession from him. For him. Ick. Kaido just kept staring from across the room. That is crazy. My face flushed red and I wanted to crumple into a pathetic heap with my hero. Ah, seriously? Who? Who is it? I was so close too. My hero, you were nowhere near close. We're not on your route, buddy. You were nowhere near close. My hero, stop that grieving immediately. It's not going to change the fact that you lost. Ken got him, but Ken is, I could tell secretly, is like a mean boy behind the mask. He'd be like, almost like psycho, I feel like. Ken could definitely pull it off. Hey, you two, just shut up. You two. Kaido's telling the other guys at work to back off. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too, that he was like wear it for a while. And especially if it's like just the head boys knowing, being like it's possessive and then immediately getting like breaking down to the floor and stuff. Mr. Kaido knows up. Like I said, he's working 12 steps ahead. I couldn't hear what they were talking about anymore. I looked over to Mr. Kaido, making sure they wouldn't notice. She probably like snapped her head to his direction. And be like, oh, I hope they don't notice. Snap. Right at that moment, he looked up at me. Our eyes met for a brief moment. Oh, jeez. My face is only even getting more red. I tried to avert my eyes, but out of the corner of my eye, I saw him mouth something to me. Is he trying to say something to me? I turned my gaze back to him. His soundless words turned my face tomato red. What did he say? I want to know. I'm worthless today. I have no more will left to be here. I want to go home. My hero is having like a full like crisis right now. But hey, Shady? Hmm? Are you feeling alright? Do you have a fever or something? You're bright red. My makeup. I gotta go fix it. Trying to hide my red complexion, I put a hand to my face and ran to the bathroom. Nobody's in here, right? We ran to an empty office thing. Yeah, I'm sure this is a great idea, girly pop. Kaido's telling the other guys to work back off. He's like, I own you, derogatory. Yeah. He's just stirring up so much stuff at work. There isn't a meeting scheduled for the morning, but I can't just lock myself up in this bathroom the whole day. What? Into like a meeting room that's also like has a bathroom in it? Then again, if I leave now, I know I'll only end up blushing all over again. So I decided to coop myself up in the meeting room until work started. This feels weird. I've used this room so many times since I started working here, but this is the room we like kissed in and stuff. Ever since we started using it for our projects, staff meetings, I always get so nervous walking in here. I could feel the flush in my cheeks begin to subside. I looked out over the room, and behind me I heard, "That's because you've been keeping your wits about you." Colin? Morning. Ah, Mr. Hyogo. We haven't seen him in like forever. I looked behind him and I looked behind me and found Mr. Hyogo standing there. Good morning. Sorry, did you reserve the meeting for a development team meeting? No, I just left my foundation pen in here yesterday. I came to get it. He picked up a pen next to the projector and put it in his suit pocket. I guess he's... Excuse me. What were you doing in here, Shady? Well, I could never tell him I came in here so I could stop blushing. Mr. Kaido left something in here yesterday. He told me to come get it. Find it? No, I'll ask the cleaning staff. Maybe later. Alright then. You're such a liar. We couldn't be like, just come in here for a moment. I stuttered a little bit, but it looks like he bought it. He stopped looking around the room, and I sighed in relief. Oops. Mr. Kaido, huh? His face turned severe, and then grabbed my arm. Shady, what do you think about Mr. Kaido? Man, these are crazy. What? I don't know how to respond. Mr. Hyoga gave a wry smile. Oops, slipping shoes with the boss again. Yeah, she's honestly like, oh, I'm with someone. But I'm also with Mr. Kaido 24/7. That hard to answer, huh? I'm asking you what it was like to be teamed up with Mr. Kaido. Wait, I've never met this dude. Who is he? He has one of the other options for the thing. He doesn't ever get like much screen time, so I can't really give any info on him. Mr. Hyoga is... I think he's the oldest of the team? But I don't remember. He seems kind of interesting. Oh, I gotcha. Man, we're fumbling. He's like, what do you think? And she's like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I think of Mr. Kaido, huh? And he's like, working with him. What the heck? For a moment, I thought he had found out. He was a little strict at first, and I got upset every once in a while, but I learned a lot from working with him, and I'm glad I went through that experience now. I see. Answering honestly like that caused Mr. Hyoga's eyes. What? Did I read that wrong? Or did it just not say anything? Oh, it just... The chat thing is weird. Answering honestly like that caused Mr. Hyoga's eyes. And then that's it. It just caused him eyes. Looks like this project proved helpful to you. Yes, very much so. And for Mr. Kaido, too. Mr. Kaido? I cocked my head at his words. I was in charge of training Kaido when he first entered the company. But the other new employees were worthless. While I was screaming at him, or screaming at them, he was perfect. Mr. Hyoga's also in love with Mr. Kaido. There was a lot to learn at first, but he really learned a lot. But each time he succeeded at his job, he just kept losing interest in the work. As he rose through the ranks, people stopped arguing and saying no to him. And then most of the staff around him started being sloppy just like him. What? They started being sloppy? Am I reading that right? Sloppy? Oh, just like passion about work? Lately he hasn't been able to find the passion to work. But then he was assigned onto this project with you. The reason we put you on this project is because we saw something special in you. But there's another reason. Is it Mr. Kaido? Yes. We thought your passion for work might be a good influence on him. We weren't expecting a lot out of this, but I'm happy to say it's been a good surprise for us to watch this happen. Seeing Kaido work recently, I can tell he has that passion he once had back then. What if he was with some other girl back then? They broke up and then he was like, well, I don't care for work anymore. It's gonna be like a pattern with him. And it's all thanks to you, Shady. No, it's the other way around. If Mr. Kaido hadn't been there to help me. Before I met Mr. Kaido, I had been worried only about myself. I lost sight of the others. He opened my... What? Oh, he opened my eyes to the hard work of everyone around me. I'm the one who should be thanking him. I had never talked much with him before. I had always thought he was intimidating, but he really looks out for his subordinates. He cares about them a lot. Oh, let me check something really quick. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. Once this project is finished, I'd like the chance to get to know him more. So you helped each other then. A 50-50 kind of partnership, huh? Just partners. Don't worry about it. Nothing else. Everything for business. Exactly. He looked at me and smiled. Oh. What? You're still here? Someone called to me and I looked up. Mr. Kaido stood there, papers in his hand. Mr. Kaido, did you just get out of a meeting? Yeah, finally finished. He sighed and tossed the papers onto his desk. It was past 9 o'clock. I guess the only option is get a hotel nearby, so, you know, don't have to try and flag down a taxi or anything. Looks like it's only us here doing overtime. Sort of rare, actually. What about you? You don't have any pressing matters to attend to? Well, thanks to a certain somebody, nothing seemed to be going well today. I puckered my lips as I said that, his mouth twisted in amusement. Oh, and what did this certain someone do to you exactly? Well, I felt eyes on me the whole day, and every time I looked up, they were staring at me. Every time I looked, I started remembering things and I couldn't focus on work. Girl. Don't you think that nasty man should be demoted? She'd show up to work in the same outfit a second time if there's a hotel to the work chat, then would be spicy. Oh, absolutely. No one would get work done that day. They would just be like all at the water cooler being like, did you see? Oh my god. A second time? Third time, I think, is HR having a group meeting. No, he was just staring after all. Oh, and like the WebEx or Teams messages would be going off all day too. I think it's your fault for being thrown off so easily, just from being stared at. He chuckled quietly, but I wasn't backing down that easily. Well, I suppose, maybe, but... Oh, we could say we love him or he's so hot. We do love him. I think we've been like... We love him a lot. It's been our biggest... Make sure I'm not knocking my makeup off. I kind of want to see what happens to call him hot. That man was just so hot. Oh, I see. I'd love to see such a handsome man. Well, he's right in front of me. I stared at him. He was enjoying this. I could tell. He smiled and offered me his hand. Shady. Shady. With his hand extended to me, I walked towards his desk. It looked like you were getting played pretty hard by Ken and Mahiro today. He took my hand. What? Oh, it's like not written right. He took my hand and touched my nails? It's your fault. Ken told me the name of this polish. And what was the name of it again? Possession. Bingo. He lifted my fingertips and kissed them. Oh, and I finally had calmed down today. I remembered his gestures from this morning, and my face flushed again. The name of that polish is pretty well known here. That's why I put it on you. I thought it might be better than giving you another hickey you had to hide. Wouldn't it be bad if people knew about it? What is on me? Oh, I have a sticker on me. He's a bit obsessed with the polish, like keeping his hands in the basket of polish obsessed. Yeah, it was a little hee hee ha ha that we were saying that he may have his like own full nail polish collection and actually only cares about the nails. Mr. Kaido... Oh. The project is almost over. Just a little bit longer and it's finished. Though I was never the one worried about that. You were the one concerned. Yeah. So what did you think when you heard the name of the polish? His lips still pressed against my fingers. He looked up and I said... Ah. I was happy. Felt the same way. I don't know what it means by like I felt the same way. Maybe we do I was happy? Because I don't know how I felt the same way it would get pulled off. I was happy. I was happy. I want you to possess me and hold me for a while. Just thinking that makes my heart pound. Fine, as long as you keep putting that polish on. I'll never let go. I'll make sure I'm the only man you ever look at. After saying that, he pulled me in close and leaned his face in close. Mr. Kaido. This morning when our eyes met, did you understand what I said to you? Oh yeah, I forgot he mouthed something to us. I want to carve those words into your skin right now. Interesting, interesting. Hey, wait a second. No. He leaned into my collar and pressed his lips against my skin and said the words out loud. I love you, came on in a quiet whisper. Oh, it's cute. I thought it was... I thought he whispered something else to us. And that's chapter 8. I think we have one more chapter and then his stories wrapped up. Oh, we got the good end. Oh no, I think this is the end. Good ending. Passion on display. Shady, over here. At a cafe near the office, someone called my name. I scanned the area. Oh. Mr. Saijo was sitting at the table, facing the street. He smiled and waved. Good and nice. Yeah. I didn't know. Hello, Mr. Saijo. Sorry for calling you in on your day off. What's bad en route? Heartbroken boss? It doesn't even seem like there is a bad end. It's only like... I think it's a good and great end? Maybe because we didn't get 100% likability? We don't get the great end, we only got the good end? So I don't know. It's bad? What did we get super wrong on his route? Sorry for calling you in on your day off. No, it's fine. I was planning on stopping by the office today anyways. You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? We ordered our drinks and got right into our conversation. Work on the Christmas kit has settled down a bit, so I wanted to chat a bit. How was it, working with Mr. Kaido, that is? As far as I could tell, it looked like you two are getting along pretty well. Now that I think about it, we already had a similar conversation ages ago. Thank you for all your concern. I was a little worried at first, but I've learned so much working with him. I'm so thankful I got the chance to do this. I see. That's good to hear then. He let out a sigh, seeming relieved. He scratched his cheek, awkward. Well, this is a little complicated for me, as your former boss and all. What is it? You just seem so much more happier now than when you were working with me. No, Mr. Saijo, it's okay. I think one of your first choices was wrong. It may have been, but I mean, it's not just like one. I think it has to be like several. Because it looks like from our saves, we're only getting like 3% with each choice. Yeah, it looks like it's 3% with each choice. So it had to have been like several to get only 75%. So something's gone wrong. Let's see. It made me think that I might have failed you. That I didn't have what it took to help you. He gave me a sad smile, and I furiously shook my head. No, that's not true at all. I learned so much from my time spent working with you, Mr. Saijo. Until that job, I never had much interest in sales, but every day with you was so new, exciting, and rewarding. You really took me under your wing back then, and it changed my life. Thank you for that. I had fun working with you too. It was fun, wasn't it? And then, even when you moved to marketing, you continued to support me. And now, even when we got the chance to work on the same project, I owe so much to you, Mrs. Saijo. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I bowed my head in thanks, and he smiled, feeling embarrassed. Thank you. But the reason I called you here today was because I wanted to thank you, actually. Thank me? Yeah. I can't even imagine what he might want to thank me for, though. I looked at him curiously, and he simply stared back. It's about Kaido. Mr. Kaido? Yeah. The sudden switch in music always gets me. I joined the company the same time as Kaido. We've been working together a long time. It just seemed like he had lost his drive for his job a bit. I was worried. But ever since he started working on this project with you, it's like Kaido is back to his old self. The old Kaido. Had Mr. Hyoga mentioned something similar earlier? You were put in the sales department when you joined the company, right? Yes. I remember you showed me a bunch of your proposals back then. You remember that? Yeah. You were so busy that you always took the time to check them for me. Wasting your time like that with my product proposals like that. That was so rude of me. Haha, don't even sweat it. Didn't bother me a bit. But those proposals, to tell you the truth, I showed them to Kaido on occasion. You did what? You showed those crap proposals to Mr. Kaido? Oh, girlie, don't call them crap proposals. I thought those plans were so great back then, but now I've worked a bit. I realized how bad they really were. Oh god, it's so embarrassing. No wonder Mr. Kaido called me an amateur. I really was, wasn't I? And I'm sure he made fun of them, called me an amateur level crap, and got mad. It was all too easy to imagine. My shoulders drooped. Oh my god, our confidence. Everyone starts somewhere, girly pop. Gotta just get the starter stuff out. What are you talking about? Quite the opposite, actually. Huh? He was very impressed. He praised the proposals and you for your drive. He even mentioned wanting you in the PR department. Mr. Kaido said that? Our Mr. Kaido? Those words shocked me. Mr. Saijo knitted his brow and nodded. It's true. He said it. Then, after you were moved to marketing, he threw a fit. The marketing team leader is well known for being lazy as hell. He kept going on about how your talents were wasted there. He begged for you. He begged for us, guys. He kept going on about how he'd make up for all that lost time and whip you into shape. But the awkward translation might be one of those weird choices. Actually is correct. You usually need a guide to help you on 100%. Yeah, because some of the translations, that's what I was saving after choices, because I'm like, some of the choices could come across weird, and I'm not sure on some of like the translation things. So I'll probably go through each person's route, and then I'll go back and 100% whatever route that I didn't end up succeeding with. No way. My mouth hung open, still in shock. When we first started working together, the only things out of his mouth were complaints. Is that really what he has been thinking all along? Is that why he had been so tough on me? I looked at Mr. Saijo doubtfully. Don't give me that look. True, I swear. Uh-oh. Lost my thingy. Thanks so much for following, DJ Fan. I appreciate it. I hope you've been having fun at the silly little stream and the toxic work environment. Do you remember our conversation back when this project first started? I told you how I couldn't believe Kaido would fly off the handle at you. Yeah, I remember now. He's always so passive and pleasant with the other girls in the office. I didn't think he would actually really whip you into shape. That's who he really is. His phone rang. His words were cut off by the shrill ring of the phone. Whoops, gotta run. Sorry about the shady. Man, just as we were getting into it, he takes off. It's fine. It must be tough to be working on a day like this. Me? You're the one about to go into the office. Are you going to work a bit with Mr. Kaido? Yes, actually. I'm pretty sure he's still there. Alright then. Oh, by the way, let's keep this conversation to ourselves. We don't need to tell Kaido. You mean I shouldn't ask him directly? No, absolutely not. I'm the one he's gonna get pissed at. Girlie, I swear, if you out Mr. Saijo. Besides, all I wanted to do today was thank you. Yeah, I have to tuck off. Hopefully this is a less toxic route, unless it's your kink, lol. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you supporting my stream and watching while you can. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-byes. Bye-bye-byes. It's so nice when people just hang out. I always appreciate it. Oh. So, mum's the word. Got it? Got it. If he doesn't want me to ask, then there's not much I can do. I nodded and picked up the check. I know you're busy and all, but thanks for stopping by. No, thank you. It was a productive discussion. Hehe, you're welcome. You know I'd love to train and look after an employee like you someday. At work. And at home, Mr. Saijo. Oh my gosh. I didn't know you wanted to look after us at home as well. Huh? What was that supposed to mean? Girlie has no idea. She just exists every single day. Haha, nothing. So see you bright and early Monday. Yeah, see you. I waved him off and looked at the time. A little past 12. Mr. Kaido said he would be in the office in the morning. I'll go see if he's still there. I drank the last of my now cold milk tea and headed to the office. Hello. Oh, huh? Mr. Kaido. Oh, he's changed suits. We had a time skip now that he's changed suits. Mr. Kaido. At the entrance of our department, I stopped and watched him work. It was the same expression as every other day, earnestly staring at the computer. He's not in his usual suit. It was the first time I had seen him so casual before. He was a little dressed down, but it suited him well. He was looking good. Maybe it was the conversation I just had with Mr. Saijo, but I felt a little embarrassed. I never knew Mr. Kaido had such a high opinion of me. Half of my embarrassment was stemming from his attire, and the other half from that conversation. Not allowing my gaze to be broken, I entered the room. Oh, it's you. It's us. Hehehe. He finally looked up at me, still standing in the doorway. Yeah, still working hard, I see. Working hard or hardly working? Yeah. What were you staring at just now? It's always in my head from, oh, what is it called? I'm losing it. And he's like, barley, barley, barley. Working hard or hardly working? Yeah. I'll figure it out later. Well, I was fascinated by your clothes, actually. But I could never tell him that. And I couldn't tell him what Mr. Saijo said. What should I say? So that's how it is. I racked my brain trying to come up with a good excuse, but he only grinned. You were staring at my clothes, weren't you? How did he know? Judging by that dumb look on your face, I hit the nail on the head. Onward. Onward! You're so right! That's exactly the movie I was thinking of. I couldn't think of the name for some reason. Like, I could almost picture it in my head. Thank you so much. Barley, barley, barley. Hardly working or work. What is it? Stroke. Barley, barley, barley. Working hard or hardly working? No. Just moving forward from that back in the story. Well, truth be told, it wasn't the only reason, but I had promised Mr. Saijo I wouldn't say. And speaking of that promise to Mr. Saijo, Mr. Kaido, thank you. What's up with you? It's weird suddenly being thanked like that. I just wanted to thank you, that's all. Thank you for being concerned about me even before we were partners. I couldn't say it out loud, but I smiled and bowed my head in thanks. You're so weird. He looked at me curiously, totally confused. It was a face I didn't see often. Hehe. What? Oh, it's nothing. I've never seen him look so bewildered before. It's pretty adorable, actually. Those clothes, coupled with that face, it's all just so rare. I feel like I've won the jackpot. Whatever. If you've come to do work, then get to it already. Oh, okay. That's right. I came here to take care of some of the paperwork that's been building up. We have plans to eat dinner together after work, so I need to get this stuff done. I went to my seat immediately and began to work. But no matter how much I try and throw myself into work, he's still in my mind. After I finished a bit of work, I stealthily drew my gaze to him. Reading. Looks like you can't focus over there. No, I'm fine. Hehe. Liar. He wasn't looking over at me. How did he know? I heard the click of heels against the floor. As they came closer, I felt myself grow tense. The footsteps stopped just behind me. I heard the rustling of clothes. Let's not do dinner tonight. Oh, what? No! My ear tickles. Mr. Kaido had delicately placed his lips to my ear. Heh, that was a rather prompt reply. Well, I had been looking forward to it. Heh. He breathed a sigh onto my neck and my body shivered. Even though he wasn't touching me, I felt like he was embracing me when he was this close. Harassment at work? Oh. His sweet cologne wafted into my senses, and I closed my eyes. The chair buckled beneath me. My hands were pushed to the desk, and Mr. Kaido trapped me in his arms. Mr. Kaido, I can't work like this. The sudden silence got me. But I'm not holding you. You can just move fine, can't you? Yes, I suppose so. But now I was more interested in Mr. Kaido right behind me than anything work-related. Finish your work. If you don't, then we'll have to cancel our plans. Oh, Mr. Kaido. I plucked up the last bit of will I had and managed to work a little bit. You're not focused. This is impossible. I can't work with the man I love staring at me like this. My hand still on the keyboard, I froze. He sighed heavily. So this is how you react when someone is staring at you while you work, huh? I'm sorry. The fact that you are completely incapacitated just from this is proof you're overly self-conscious. That's not true. And besides, no one can actually do a day's work like this. Is that so? Well then let's give it a try. You win. I just give in? After switching roles, me doing the same to him, he barely flinched. He was fine. He was totally okie dokie. So then why was it when he did the same to me I couldn't keep my cool and gave up so fast? We're losers. Why would you give up so fast? I was just kidding myself, thinking that he would be like me and be unable to work. Oh, loser. Yeah, clown nose fits. We got wrecked. We're losers and he's just fine. We're such fools. Obviously. It was stupid of you to think you could even beat me. Mr. Kaido, please. You can't even think straight when I wear different clothes. Of course I would win. Ugh. I didn't like it, but he was right. Girly Pop, we look like such losers to him. Why would you do this to us? Well, that's just because I had never seen you in such casual clothes before. And then we are alone in this office together. I didn't read that right. We had been in this office together alone before for late nights, but for some reason I was just more embarrassed today than usual. It might be his clothes, but I just can't stop thinking about what Mr. Saijo told me. Then do you think you'll be able to keep on doing this? We are going to be seeing each other on weekends more often. Huh? I blushed red and he looked at me quizzically. Why does that shock you? It's just that... Are you saying we're going to go on dates on the weekends from now on? On the weekdays, he works crazy hours, and even on days off, he still comes in. Is he really going to start taking some time off work to be with me? If you don't want to, then let's just use that time to work. If you need to work, then that's okay. But it'd be nice to do something outside of work, too. Heh. It was a joke. But it's not all that bad coming in here on weekends and working with you. Because we had to be together and work at the same time. That, yeah. And nobody's here. We can do things we wouldn't be able to do on weekends. Like work hard. He smiled devilishly, as if he were scheming something up. Just for referential purposes, may I ask what kind of things you had in mind? You're just going to ask? How boring. He grabbed my arms and pulled me to him. Let me show you instead. Did he just repeat it again? Let me show you instead. Oh, okay, just to make sure I wasn't losing it. Let me show you instead. He's forcefully pulled me into his arms. Oh, we got a kissing one. Here. So everybody can see. I'll get out of the way. We got a little smooch smooch. Oh. Can't believe this. In the office itself? Oh my gosh. The scandal is crazy. Get back to me. This is crazy. Oh, alright. He pressed his lips to mine and nibbled on my lip. I'd gotten so used to this that my body just naturally relinquished itself to him. Our hot bodies pressed together like this caused me to twist my body into his. Humph. He gave a faint smile and my body immediately responded, heating up. We are at the office. We shouldn't be doing this. But then why is my body begging for more? Embarrassed, I began to push against him. No. As if for telling me I was his prisoner, his tongue entered my mouth. This is crazy. This is getting steamier than when at the hotel. They're just hugging it out. It's so hot and agonizing all at the same time. I can't stand it any longer. The kiss began to ramp up in its intensity and I beat against his chest. Our lips parted momentarily and I pushed him off, my breathing ragged. I couldn't breathe. So, kissing in the middle of an empty office. Thoughts? Gets you more excited than usual, doesn't it? Has me all flustered. Is that what kissing sounds like? Listen, I'm trying my best, okay? I'm a very flustered person here, okay? This has me all flustered and blushing. Okay, all my grown-up responsibilities are done. I guess I came back to spicy content. Yeah, it got a little spicy in the working in the office alone with him. This is so flustering. Even so, that kiss is too much. My legs always feel weak after a kiss with him, but today was so much more intense. I feel like I may never come down off this high. It may be a weekend, but it doesn't mean that nobody will come in. Let me go. Your words say no, but your body is saying something quite different. Look, you've been gripping my clothes, holding on for dear life. He's right. My now powerless fingers were grabbing his shirt. If I hadn't been clinging onto him, I may have actually crumpled to the floor. You've always forced me to kiss you like this. Oh no, you've always forced me to kiss you like this, regardless of whether it was a work day or not. What was that? You want more? I'm sorry, that was wrong of me. This has me in so much of a giggliness. I fumbled through an apology. Mr. Kaito smirked. Don't worry. There's no way we're going to be spotted today. How are you so sure? I had just met with Mr. Saijo, just around the corner. After he's done with his work outside the office, he may come back. Or maybe even someone else. It's fine. I've already made sure no one is coming to the office today. I told Saijo not to come either. Man, if everyone got notices of just like, don't come into the office today, no other like reason, just to be like, don't come in. I full question marks. What's going on? And this would just add on top of the office gossip. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumping rhyme. Just a little bit of something in the office. Heh. You thought he might come back after his work is done, didn't you? Well, yes. But did Mr. Kaito really know about? Yeah, I know. Huh? It was as if he had been reading my mind. I swallowed thickly. What? You went with Mr. Saijo before, right? I can pretty much guess what you two talked about. But you want me to say it? No, I'm okay. I shook my head furiously, and his mouth twisted into a smirk. Mr. Saijo told me to keep it a secret. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep secrets from Mr. Kaido. We haven't been able to keep a secret like this whole time. We are the worst at like lying and keeping secrets. It is crazy. You swallowed it. It was a thickly swallow, specifically. Now do you get it? We're alone and no one is coming. No, not the clown nose. This is fine. I haven't done any silly hee hee ha ha's. Now do you get it? We're alone and no one is coming. I think this is supposed to be Mr. Kaido saying this. I don't know why we would be like talking about it. Silly little translation thingies. He tightened his grip around me and brought our faces close again. My world became nothing, and his gorgeous features... Oh no. I don't know how to read. My world became nothing but his gorgeous features, and it felt like my heart would burst. Yeah, I see that now. This is dangerous. Mr. Kaido, could you let me go now? Why? I still have work to do, and I don't want to cancel our dinner plans. You think you can work like this? All tangled up in each other? We finally got you standing, but you can't do it alone, can you? And with that kiss. He tilted his head and pressed his lips to my ear. You can't stand it anymore, can you? That's not... Stop being stubborn. Your body has heated up so much. We're just gonna explode, I guess. I think that's endgame. We just explode. No. When he stares at me with those eyes. I recalled our passionate kiss moments ago. His hand began to crawl up my body. My mind had shut down. I couldn't think about anything else. Can't finish your work now, can you? Let's save that dinner for another day. As if lulling a selfish child, he softly rubbed my back. Against my better judgment, my eyes began to cloud with passion. I had been so excited for that dinner date with him, though. But now I can barely open my mouth to protest. You had been fighting it for so long. But it looks like you've finally come around. This is a crazy, crazy good end. Endgame is just in the office alone with him. You want to be touched by me so badly. You can't even stand it. Be a good girl. Tell me you want me. I might be nice enough to touch you. Anywhere you'd like. Anywhere I want? Still wrapped up in the heat of the moment, I thought on his words. He touched me wherever I want. This is spicier than when we were like in the hotel room with him. And it just was like, he starts unbuttoning and then fades to black. This is a lot. So spicy. I want you to touch me. Hey, good girl. He pushed me against the desk, and he laid on top of me. This is your treat for being so good. I'll touch you as much as you want. No one is going to bother us. I nodded my head limply. I couldn't even see the office anymore. My world was entirely him. He was in front of me. At that moment, that's all I needed. Today, today, in this lonely office, I'm going to torture you as much as I want. Okay, I guess that's the good end with him. We got a little achievement for it. We have a sequel and date scenario now available. Okay, so we got 75% likability. Yeah, we're missing 2 CGs. So something in between the hotel and the office kiss, which I think with these 2 that we're missing would be part of the other ending, the great ending, I think it is. Let me take a... Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go take a quick drink. And then I'll be right back. And then we could probably just do his other... His silly little sequels and dates. So give me 1 second. You're missing bumping uglies? You know, the hotel one was it. Thanks so much for your patience. I just needed to grab a quick little drink since I was reading so much, but I just have to be better about getting a drink ready for stream and stuff. I'll be hopefully maybe preparing a few more redeems and stuff for stream, and one of them will be a hydrate, so it'll kind of make me have to have like a water or something with me. Let's see. So let's see, the gallery. We're missing 2. Bow chicka wow wow, chicka wow wow. That's how it feels. So we're missing 2 of their things. So maybe it might be possible that I don't know if they would give CGs in the sequel and the date scenario. So we'll go sequel first because it's main volume sequel date scenario. So I would assume sequel would be next. Epilogue fake smile. Whoopsie. My name is Kaido Ryo. I'm from the PR department. Hi, Kaido. Nice to meet you. Oh. He handed her his business card, and she nervously accepted it. His hands trembled as she held the card. Haha, so sorry, Mr. Kaido. She's been a fan of yours ever since you came here for a meeting ages ago. She's still young, but I've taken her under my wing and taking her around with me. I know it's a burden, but it'd be great if you could show her a thing or two. It's no trouble at all. We may not be in the same company, but being in PR, we will probably meet again someday. I look forward to working with you when that time comes. Thank you. He gave her a kind-hearted smile, and she went bright red. She nodded. She must really admire him. It must have been I had been staring at the fidgeting girl when Mr. Kaido spoke up. Man, I can't read. All these words start blurring together after a little bit. Shady. The documents. Oh, right. Coming back to reality, I stood up and passed out the documents. Today we are having a meeting with another company. It's a PR meeting, but Mr. Kaido had told me to come along anyway, calling it study. He had let me come along to another meeting before, but that was within our own company. This was the first time he's let me tag along to a meeting like this. I was a little nervous. Okay, let me explain these documents here. If you could open your proposals. His voice was calm as it instructed everyone into their documents. Mr. Kaido seemed different today. His tone was calmer, his demeanor less imposing. He wasn't even letting that smile break. Was that really the same Mr. Kaido? All the girls at our office love him. If this is what he shows to women elsewhere, he's amazing. I can see why he has so many fans. He's amazing. Well, she may be a little past the level of fan. She seems genuinely in love with him. Girly pop, you better back off. He's our man. That covers for the proposal. Any questions? He gave a momentary pause and looked around the table. Well, I'm fine. Mr. Kaido looked to the female employee. He's so freaking hot. Whoa, I think her eyes just became heart-shaped. It's pretty obvious she can't think about work right now. If you don't have any further questions, then that concludes. Wait! Alarmed at her sudden scream, our eyes widened. I have a question. Oh. Too quick to stand, the papers she had been holding slipped and scattered all over. Oh no. It's fine, don't worry about it. I bent over and began to help the poor red-faced girl pick up her papers. Mr. Kaido helped as well and took my pile and his and handed it to her. Here you are. Thank you. Sorry about that. We probably should have fastened those papers together. Please forgive us. Mr. Kaido gave her a deep bow, but she only shook her head desperately. No, it's not your fault. I just wasn't holding it properly. Oh, that's right. He spoke as if he had noticed something. He took her hand. Did you cut your fingers when those papers fell? I'm fine. Man, he's so smooth. He better stop it. Well, if you're sure. He flashed her a charming smile, released her hand, then returned to his seat. So, you had a question? Man, he's so smooth. That's crazy. After that minor incident, the rest of the meeting went smoothly and ended on time. But halfway through the meeting, I started to feel something in my chest. Is it jealousy? Thank you for taking the time to come all the way out here to meet with us. No, I'm sorry we took up so much of your time. And I'm sorry for that little incident in the meeting with her. It was no problem at all. We were just glad she didn't get hurt. Thank you so much for today. As if trying to hide behind her boss, she looked up occasionally to look at Mr. Kaido. He answered her gaze with a small smile, then turned to me. The elevator. It's all ready. I had excused myself during their goodbyes and I had finished the preparation. The male employee smiled as if to thank me. You know, I don't think there's even more than 3 years difference between us. The women here really have their act together. The woman here? Is he talking about me? I didn't expect the conversation to swing my way. My words got caught in my throat, unsure how to respond to that. Thank you, but she's still young. I've taken her under my wing and I'm currently training her. I hope we get another chance to all work together soon, right? Oh yes. Sounds lovely. Mr. Kaido and I bowed together. Well, I hope so too. But with Mr. Kaido training you, I'd say you won't need each other for much longer. Aww. Maybe you could take my girl over here? Ooh. Hey. How does that sound? Maybe a bit of a burden, but think you could work it in? No, I'm afraid not. It might be a bad idea. Mr. Kaido smiled warmly. Having such a cute girl around here might cause a few distractions. No work would get done. He better stop that. Is he flirting with other people? He's in so much trouble. Well, what? Haha, boy, do you have a way with words. Hehe, thank you, Mr. Kaido. That feeling in my chest from earlier, it's back. It's like a fire. Girl, my chest would be hurting so much. I'd just be so mad. I gripped my chest, but this mysterious burning showed no signs of calming. We saw the two off at the elevator. Then we returned to the meeting room. Good work. Oh, no, wait, that's us. Good work today. Thanks, you too. He had been so smiley all day with them here. But now that they're gone, I'll clean up in here. Okay. That girl was really excited to work with you today. I met her the first time back when I visited their company offices. She was just as jittery and excitable back then as she was today. It must be so exhausting. Oh, it must be so exhausting to have someone like that nipping at your heels all day. Exhausted just thinking about it, he sighed. I looked at him out of the corner of my eye. She might not always be like that, you know. She was probably just over the moon to be here with you. She must have graduated college. Being fond over a girl like that must feel good. Mr. Kaido sure didn't look at all bothered by it. Or is it just my imagination? Then that pain in my chest again. It stung this time. Watching them leave cooled the pain a bit, but now I feel it even more. It must be nice, huh? Being so popular, you're not even a celebrity. You have all these fans. Even at his office, you have a sea of admirers. Aw, girly. Aw, my heart goes out to her. I just never realized how fervent your fan base was until that girl today. This pain was driving on a lot of these words. I couldn't stop. All of the luck you possess as a man, I think has been used up recruiting fangirls. Shady. Uh-oh, I think I may have said too much. He narrowed his eyes and stared at me. Did I make him mad? This is so uncomfortable being here with him. But this pain in my chest. I don't want to be alone here with him. I need to get back to my desk. Aww. This is a rough day. Uh-oh. Okay. I quickly finished cleaning up the room, grabbed the materials and head for the door. Is he gonna body block it? I'm going to head back. The door slammed in front of my face. Yeah, that's what I thought. Huh? It had been slammed shut from behind me. I turned around, scared of what I would find. Oh, so soon? You want to leave me so soon? You want to leave me that badly, huh? Well, answer me. He brought his face near mine. I could feel his breath on me. Yes? Awfully honest. That girl today got to see that nice, kind, wonderful side of you. That side of you is so rare I thought I should burn the image into my brain. But the real reason is this pain in my chest just won't go away. Aww. I see. So that's why you don't even looking at me. Yeah. His eyes narrowed on me, interested. Was I really that wonderful today? Do you really think that? Yes, you're being so kind. Even though she had been staring at those lovesick eyes the whole day. You never once told her to look away as if she had nothing to say. She made me angry the second she walked through that door. Even though she asked countless irrelevant questions, you kept her cool and were so polite. This, and then he told me I was nothing but an amateur. What was with that concern? Oh, did you cut your finger? She almost swooned. I had done the same thing, and he told me that it wasn't proper office behavior. You were acting so differently today. What's going on here? Oh no, sorry, that's him. What's going on here? Are you jealous? What? Jealous? Me? Jealous of her? He had hit the nail on the head. I was suddenly at a loss for words. And no, that's not it. It isn't? You're jealous of a girl because I was being nice to her? He whispered his words in a kind voice and touched my cheek. Mr. Kaido? I felt his touch on me and I looked up. With that same kind of expression as before, he looked down at me. You're stupid. Oh, he called us stupid. If you wanted me to be nice to you, you should have said something. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Oh, I just repeated. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Mr. Kaido? No, not the clown knows. Okay, he already called us stupid. I'm already a fool. Here I am, jealous over some girl and he calls us stupid. Things are not going so well right now. This is not good. I think this is just bad for my heart at this point. Staring up at this new Mr. Kaido, I felt my face flush. Oh, the spicy love music is back. Head pats! I got my head pats. Yay! I love my little head pats. Thank you. Hee. Yay. I love head pats. I don't get them very often. I love them. Thank you. Shady. Oh god, when he calls my name like that. I felt like my heart put in. No, not the head bonk. No. Things are going swell, okay? Stop. I need all those little brain cells. I felt like my heart had been squeezed. It was excruciating. What's the matter? You're blushing. Mr. Kaido? Why are you talking like that? Because you said you liked how I was acting in the meeting. And if you say you want me like that, then I'll change for you. Aww. After flashing an incredibly kind smile at me, he knitted his brow. But you are really red. Do you have a fever? His chilled hands moved to my forehead. Doesn't it feel like it? Does anything hurt? Are you in any pain? No. I'm glad. But don't push yourself too hard today, okay? He took his hand from my head and stroked my hair gently. Head pats. He also gives little head pats too. Yay. You're a hard worker. Someday you're going to run yourself into the ground. I worry about you. Man, he's turned up the sweetness to like 1000%. This is so weird. This is not Mr. Kaido. This is not Mr. Kaido I know. He brushed my bangs off the side. Mwah. He gave us a forehead kiss? He did. He planted a gentle kiss on my forehead. What's going on here? Who is this person? What has he done, Mr. Kaido? Girlie, this is what you said you wanted. His forehead creased with reading. His forehead creased with concern, his eyes distressed, and his lips were speaking kind words. This wasn't like him at all. He was nice. But I was happy he was being so sweet to me. But something felt off. I grabbed his hand that had been patting my head and took it off me. That's because it's not your Kaido. It's not like the one you know. It's like a weird other version. I just get like chills when people start acting like not them. And something's not right. I never like it. It always makes me feel really icky. I'm sorry. Shady. The you that was... I was so... sorry. I yawned. So sorry. The you that I was so envious of today. You can stop now. I knew I was being selfish asking for that. But if he keeps doing this anymore, I might actually get a fever. A hot fever. And not in a good way. That was fast. Didn't you want me to be nice to you? At first, maybe, yes, but it feels like you're just treating me as a friend or some stranger. I don't like it. I like you better, just the way you are. Some of the thoughtless things he says and his condescending attitude hurt sometimes. But I love him so much. I love him so much more when he's just being himself with no apologies. I love that cruel, teasing Mr. Kaido. I had finally come to that realization and had apologized, but he... No, my sweet. You don't have to hold anything back from me anymore. Huh? His smile was still plastered on his face as he said it. Right now, all I want to do is be sweet. What? Oh, right now, all I want to do is be sweet to you and be kind to you, Shady. Reading is hard. It's good to hear what you want from me, time to time. No, what I want is for you to go back to your old... Hush, my precious. My precious. Ah. Suddenly he lifted me into his arms. This is the me you wanted, right? And this is me holding you in his arms. Hey, Mr. Kaido. Still held in his arms, he brought me back to the meeting room, put me on the table. I absolutely despise dealing with that unpleasant girl, but I hurt you. You're so important to me, and I confused you, and then I made you jealous. I'm shameless. My heart. Aw, Mr. Kaido. Maybe he's okie dokie in my books. What? After laying me down on the table, he neared me and smiled. Mr. Kaido, I wouldn't call this being very nice. Doing it with that smile on your face is actually making it slightly meaner. But I think you're imagining things. He brought his face down near mine and smiled. Now then, time to gently hold you. But I have a lot of apologizing to do, so things might get a little rough. Oops. Didn't mean to click that. It's got a little nervous clicking. I have to apologize for making you needlessly jealous. Though it may take a while to punish. It may take a while to coddle you. Just a small slip of the tongue. Whoopsie. He was definitely about to say he was going to punish me. I'm fine, really. You're being too nice. Seriously, too nice. Please just go back to your old self now. Even if he was going to punish me like he always does, it's better than this crazy stuff. There's no need to be so reserved with me, dear. Oh god, this is weird. How do I bring the normal Mr. Kaido back? He must be pretty mad at me for being jealous earlier. Shady. The best tactic for a time like this is the element of surprise, I think. Yeah, just surprise him. Just get him. He'll never expect it. I reached out and snatched his tie in my hands. I gave it a good tug. We surprised him. He was as surprised as I had predicted. I planted a kiss on his lips. Mwah! I pushed my lips against his. Shady. I immediately relinquished my hold of the tie and his lips, but he was still in shock. A brilliant strategy, if I do say so myself. Ah, that's a good strat. Just surprise him. So this is your revenge for all the teasing I've done to you. He's always taking the initiative and bossing me around all the time. It feels good to be in charge sometimes. Ooh. Little switch going on there. Ooh. Oh, back to the bop and music. No more spice time. Wow, so aggro. I gotta switch it up sometime. I get a little spice in the little relationship. When my surprise kiss proved a success, he looked at me, shock written all over his face. Sorry for getting pissed at you about being jealous. It's just that I like that mean, nasty you so much more than whatever you were earlier. I don't know if I could take people being mean to me too much. I'm a very sensitive person. I think I'd be really, getting down to the dumps if somebody kept calling me stupid and stuff. So if you're going to punish me, I want the real you to do it, please. I want to see him again, the real Mr. Kaido. I squeezed my fist. I'm going to absolutely hate it if he goes back to acting like that stranger. I looked up at him. His mouth strained and he looked down at the floor. His bangs hit his eyes. Sorry, maybe I was a little too rough. Did I hit your teeth? Was my kiss too aggressive? I felt fine, but maybe it hurt a little when I pulled on his tie like that. Is he okay? A little afraid of what I might find, I leaned down and peered at him. Is he crying? Wham! He slammed his head into us. Suddenly the floor became the ceiling. My back hit the table and I reeled from the pain. Mr. Kaido stared down at me. Why are we doing this? Oh, we got one of the, is this one of the CGs we're missing? This little thing, he's looking down at us and we're like, hello. I'll do like the little thingy. Oh, this is a pretty good shot of him. It was nice. Cute. Now we've slammed ourselves into the table and fell. He has to nurse us back to health. It's the only way. Mr. Kaido? He scowled. Mr. Kaido was back. What the hell? Getting all sulky like that and saying you didn't need me? You just wanted to make me mad. What are you talking about? I would never. Wow, I think he's super mad. My back against the table, my hand laced with his. I had nowhere to run. Just how you like it, me torturing you. He glowered at me. You need to be punished. I'm going to punish you. His voice was angry, deep and low. I instinctively closed my eyes. His lips on mine ignited a fire within me. He took my hand forcefully. This isn't good. We're at work. He wouldn't go away with this, right? I don't know, girlie. Every time you guys are like alone in the office, he's like, it's perfect. No one would dare walk in on me. We'll just do whatever we want. It's good. I don't know what is going on. Keep writing. This is top notch. I'm going to punish you. Oh yeah, that's peak line of this series so far. As he kissed me, I became increasingly concerned about where this was leading. He was back to his normal self. No more of that awkward, distant Mr. Kaido. I was so happy to have him back. Lost in thought, I began to unconsciously move my body into his as I let my strength go. We're like, oh no, what if someone catches us? But then fully immersing ourselves in the moment. Wait a second, what's going on here? He said he was going to punish me, but this kiss feels gentler than usual. He pulled away a bit. I opened my eyes. He smiled and licked my lips. What's wrong? Not enough for you yet? You were expecting something rougher, weren't you? Huh, my little nympho. Hello? Huh? He just, huh? Interesting. What? No, okay, I deserve the bonk. I got caught up in stuff. No, and the clown knows. We got caught up in the moment, and now we're fools. Oh, get wrecked is right. His words that tried to stir up the shame inside me made me blush. I was just about to give you a very stern punishing. But then I realized in order to punish you, I needed to be the opposite of what you want. So I stopped myself. Well, what do you think? Are you sure you like to groom me? Will you make you happy? As he said these words, he bent down and pressed his lips to my ear. By the way, our time in this room is very limited. Oh, you're just so selfish, though. It may not be enough time to properly tease you. With that whisper, he stood back up and fixed his tie. Don't make plans tonight. It's Friday, so we'll have time on our side. I'll be as cruel as you want tonight. I don't want that. I propped myself up on the table and fixed my disheveled clothes. We're always walking out of this office with him alone as like fully disheveled clothes and our face like bright red. And we're like, nothing's going on there. We're just business partners. Don't worry, everybody. It's just us pals. Stop holding back. He lifted his chin and laughed, and then turned and put his hand on the doorknob. I'll show you the otome. All night if necessary. Oh, we did it. Is that part of the gallery thing? Oh, it is. Oh, very nice. Okay, we'll continue with the date scenario. We'll see how far we get with this, because we'll be closing up stream soon. But we'll see how far we get in a little date scenario. It'll be cute. I'm excited. Date. The taste of a kiss. Good morning. It was the morning of an average Saturday. Despite knowing full well no one is going to be in the office, I said my greetings as I entered. Morning. I never say really greetings in the morning. I don't know. I'll say it if I make eye contact with someone or if I'm near someone, but I don't think I go through the office and go shouting good morning and stuff. I kind of let people have their peace. Ah, suddenly Mr. Kaido was behind me. Why did you scream? So sorry, I didn't think anyone was going to be here. I guess it was pretty rude of me to scream like that. It's a super Japanese thing. Is it? To always go in somewhere? And Koreans too? To go into is it just with offices or is it just is it going to be classrooms too? I don't know. Just offices? Just going up and screaming hello and stuff? Or saying good morning? When I worked at the office, I had to say good morning to everyone. Were you just good with a shout, or did you have to go just individually to some people and stuff? I guess, I mean, I know their culture is different and stuff, and what they do is gonna be just different in general. I guess it's pretty rude of me to scream like that. I had to go up to the exec specifically. Oh, that would make me really nervous. But I mean, I guess if you're doing it every morning, it would probably get easier, I would assume, but that would definitely make me nervous. But I could give the office a general one. Oh. But yeah, you gotta greet everyone. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I do like when people say good morning and stuff. But interesting. Good morning is an all-day greeting for me because it's always morning unless I'm going to bed. That's so funny. I was actually walking by some people in the evening and I almost wanted to say good morning and stuff. That's so silly. I know there's someone that doesn't ever say it's the next day until they go to sleep. And I just think that's so silly. I bowed my head apologetically, and he sighed. Fine, whatever. He brushed past me and headed for his desk. Relieved he had forgiven me, I headed for my desk. As he walked in front of me, I noticed that white smoke was billowing from his hand. Smoke from his hand? Is he smoking? Yeah, Mr. Kaido, are you smoking? The office was a no-smoking zone, but people often did it anyway after hours. I had never seen him smoke before. It seemed sort of out of character. No. Then what's with that smoke? It's steam. A kettle? He turned around and his hand was a steaming kettle. Girly pop, we didn't even read the situation. We just thought he had something in his hand. We were like, man, he's by the kitchen and there's smoke or something coming off his jacket or steam. We just, It wasn't the one we had in the lounge, but a small handheld one. He must have been taking a break. Are you getting coffee? Let me get it for you. It wasn't coffee. Then what were you? I followed him, curious on his desk of something I hadn't expected. Is it ramen? It was a teacup, a lacquer tea caddy, and a tea cloth. Oh, cute. Drugs? I immediately thought a little bit too drugs. I was like, oh. But this would have taken a way different turn of a story. And a tea whisk. Oh, he's doing like matcha, is it? Or a tea ceremony? Were you doing a tea ceremony? Yeah. Mr. Kaido, do you perform tea ceremony? Sometimes. He sat down and placed a mini kettle on his desk. That mini kettle and that teacup are his, aren't they? He seems like he knows what he's doing. This isn't the first time he's done this at work. Now that I think about it, this may be the first time I've seen someone make tea before. This is a really interesting place to do a tea ceremony. I don't know how common or uncommon that would be. I wanted to tease about why he would do this in the office, but I was too curious. Can I watch? It's a free country. Man, hitting us with a free country move. He poured the hot water from the kettle into the cup and nodded. I brought up a chair and plopped myself down next to me. Do you like green tea? I guess so. I don't drink it every day though. I'm very picky with green tea. I feel like most of the time I just kind of get it down. I want to find a green tea that I actually really enjoy though. I should have gotten or checked out some of the green teas when I got tea recently. But peppermint tea is always like my favorite. Really? Everyone asks me about it. I say good morning because this is the first time I have seen you today. Therefore, it is the morning of our day. And you leave my world for the day. Depending on the time of day, I say have a great evening or have a good night. Usually wish good things for the rest of your week in case you don't meet again. Aww. I think that's like a really like sweet thought process of just like, I like the part where it's the beginning of like our day or the morning of our day. And that you wish for good things. That's so sweet. Aww. That's super kind of you. Pretty much all my life. Oh, I really like that process that you have. Good for you. I think that's a really good kindness. That's so neat. Yeah, I think what Fox does is neat too. How long have you... Wow. I lost part of his thing. I think we asked how often. let me look at the log. It tastes do you like green tea? I guess so. I don't drink it every day though. It tastes just fine, but the real reason I do this is because it sort of recharges me. It tastes just fine, but the real reason... Oh no, wait, we just read that. When I make tea like this, I'm so focused that it allows me to forget about work. I've always wanted to try performing it though. Performing it? Like at a ceremony in front of others? Yeah, being outside, enjoying the seasons, making tea. I think I saw something on TV about that. It's done outside in front of people or something. Oh, that would be like a nice little activity. That sounds so elegant. It'd be amazing in spring, I bet, under the cherry blossoms. Early in life, we all start our day around the same time. Anyway, after school, a lot of my life was upside down with night shifts. Oh. Night shifts can be really hard. But yeah, around the same time. I get that. Around the same time everybody starts their day earlier on. Now it's like a little bit all over the place when you're older. That sounds so elegant. It'd be amazing in spring, I bet, under the cherry blossoms. Oh, I've heard people do this too. Like there's like cherry blossoms where they set up little like blankets and stuff. And they join the cherry blossoms, just have like tea together. I think it's a super like, seems like a really sweet moment. And at night, drinking tea while the petals fall over us. Pretty romantic, actually. But I suppose those ceremonies usually happen in the afternoon, huh? Want to do it? But now I get both sides, some mornings, some later in the day. But the greeting is the same. Aw, I think that's sweet. You still keep it the same no matter what. I've done graveyard shifts before. What kind of shifts do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer like your morning shifts or like the night shifts? Because I know sometimes it's easier for people who are like night owls and stuff, but some people are just more morning people. Not so much the tea part, but in the spring, let's go blossom viewing. I want to go blossom viewing. With you? Unless you have someone else in mind. Messes you up if you don't have blackout curtains. Oh. I get that. No, I want to go. I want to go with you. In my excitement, I began to lean forward. He smiled. Hey, you're gonna spill it. Oh, sorry. I got a little too excited there, I guess. I sat down again. He poured the now cooled water into the cup of tea leaves. Then keep your schedule free. My schedule? You want to view the cherry blossom with me, right? I raised my eyes from his hands and he smiled faintly. Really? Of course I do. I'll keep my whole spring free. Damn, not making a single plan. Just all of spring free. What? Do you plan on going every day? He gave me a low chuckle and I clasped my hands together, ready to explain. It's just that it's rare to make future plans like this with him. When is this year's blossom viewing? Oh, we'll have to pick a good spot too. Letting my excitement for spring get the better of me, Mr. Kaido picked up the teacup. Wow. He began to whisk the tea. It was a lovely sound to hear in the office. Seeing him make tea so effortlessly was spellbinding. I bet he'd look great in some traditional clothes too. Maybe he'll wear them in the spring. Want some? After whisking the tea for a bit, he offered the cup to me. Really? Can I? If you want. I'd love some, thank you. I'm not too sure what the formal way of drinking this, but maybe I can just sort of fake it. I gave a small bow in thanks and lifted the cup. The smell of green tea wafted over me. Wafted? Tiny bubbles began to form on the top layer, giving a frothy layer. It looks delicious. I brought the cup to my chest, turned it twice to the right. That's how you do it, right? He's just watching us. I would just ask him, I think. I would just be like, how do I do this properly? It was like he was scoring me on my performance. It was nerve-wracking. Is how you do it? Or maybe, Here I go. You take 3 sips. That's right. That's right. That's it, right? That's the correct manner, isn't it? Silently praying, it looked like I knew what I was doing. I brought the cup to my lips and... I brought the cup of tea he had brewed to my lips and took a gulp. It's so good. I thought I might drink it all in one gulp. This tea was subtly sweet. Mr. Kaido, this tea is really good. I don't usually drink green tea, so I was afraid it was going to be really bitter. That's what people usually say. It's not as bitter as everyone likes to believe. Yeah, see, I always have like bitter green tea, but I don't know. Matcha too is like, I think is a little bitter to me from the drinks I've had, but it's supposed to be like a little bit of sweetness. I don't know. I also noticed when I was a server, I'd use the same greetings for my guests that I do with my friends, no matter how long we spend today. Aw. Don't mind night shifts for mornings. That's what people usually say. It's not as bad as everyone likes to believe. I like morning shifts, I think, was my more peak time. It depends on the powder, how you serve it. But I like nights in the middle of my active awakeness, and I can be a child of the night. Yeah, I think when I was a little bit younger, I was a little bit more of a nighttime person. Now I could be too, but I don't know. I get very sleepy easily. Cherry blossom viewing is super nice, but super busy. I've seen that too, where it's like, people have had a video where it's like cherry blossom viewing, and it's like cherry blossoms are falling everywhere, and it's beautiful, but there's like people everywhere, covering like almost like every square inch. So I'm like, that's hard. But it'd still be nice to do, I think. Even if it's a very, like, busy thing to do. If you aren't totally a bumbling idiot, then you can generally make an okay cup of it. So then, do you think I'd be able to do it? I took 3 more sips of tea and finished it. I wiped my lip marks away with my finger. I turned the cup twice, as is custom, I think, and set it back on the table. It was delicious. Thank you. I turned to him and gave a polite, silent bow. Good. But about you trying to make tea. He pulled the empty cup towards him and observed me for a moment. Are we gonna try and make tea right now? I'd say you have a 50% chance of not totally ruining it. Only 50? That's actually pretty high. But we won't know until I try, right? Or we won't know until I try, right? I stared at him for a moment and he narrowed his eyes curiously. What is this? Are you begging me to let you try? Yes, that's exactly what this is. I nodded with a broad smile and he sighed heavily. You're my partner at work. I don't remember taking you under my wing for my hobbies, too. Just back to work, partners. No big deal. Don't worry about me. He handed the empty kettle to me. Boil some water. Yes, sir. With kettle in hand, I headed to the kitchen. Oh, we got the happy music. Come on over here. Okay. After coming back from his staff kitchen, from the staff kitchen, I walked to his desk. On his desk were all the instruments needed to perform the tea ceremony. You saw what I did earlier, just do what I did. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Huh? What are you doing? That's dangerous. I was about to sit down, he suddenly wrapped his arms around my waist. Don't bend your elbows when you pour. Do it standing. Right. Now that he mentioned it, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this sitting. I nodded and stood in front of his chair. I looked out over the utensils. Okay, what's first? Is it this one? First, you heat up the cup, right? Yeah, and make sure to pour the water into a separate cup and let it cool. Okay. I did as told and heat up the cup while letting the water cool. In order to make the tea, you're going to need the water to be about 80 Celsius. Right. His instructions were crystal clear. I followed them precisely. After this, if I practice enough, maybe I'll be able to do this on my own. I wonder if I'll get good enough to make him tea under the cherry blossoms this spring. You guys are so cute. Okay. It's looking good. Get rid of the water in the cup and put the powder in. Okay. If I can just get this right away, I know I can do anything. But before I get ahead of myself, I just need him to tell me my tea tastes good. After heating the bowl and throwing the water away, I spooned out some of the green tea. I poured the now cooled water into the cup with the powder. You're doing better than I thought. He actually praised me. I did it. Oh, being praised is a key point for me. Love it. Mwah, magnificent. Okay. First goal achieved. After being praised by him, I felt happiness swell within me. And then, now I have to mix it, right? Yeah. I grabbed the whisk and began to mix the powder in the cup. Okay. Well, this is much easier than I thought it would be. You're doing it wrong. Oh, no. Just as I thought I had it in the bag, his stern voice boomed. Don't let the whisk hit the bottom of the cup. You're angling it all wrong. What? Somewhere like this? No, you're holding it weird. I'm not holding it right? Hey, stop whisking already. It's going to start clumping. His criticisms began to fly at me, and I had thought of this as going to be a piece of cake. She's just like me. She fumbles as soon as someone compliments her. She's so real for that. He made it look so easy when he did it. My head's still swirling into confusion. He clicked his tongue. It's all wrong. Huh? He reached around from behind me and began to guide my hands. Mr. Kaido? No, I don't want a head bonk. I was doing okay before. I was doing okay. Now I'm sad. And a clown nose. I'll do better with the next tea ceremony, okay? I promise. Shut up. Move your hands. You hold the whisk like so. Oh, I see now. My right hand held the whisk and my left hand had the cup. He layered his hand over mine. Is he going to teach me by doing this together? He pressed himself against me, making sure that we were in sync. I felt his hard chest against my back and my cheeks flushed. Too slow. His hot breath fell on my ears. I shuddered and my hand stopped completely. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. I began to stir again, but my mind was square on the body pressed against me. That's my move. That is your move. The little... Are you talking about the little bonk at the clown nose? It's a classic move. I should get more nice redeems. I don't want to always be bonked and clown nose all the time. I gotta get more. I only have head pats with like a nice one. I was thankful Mr. Kaido was helping me make the tea like this, but it just meant that I had failed. Head pats! Yay! I love my little head pats. Yay! Thank you for head pats. Yay! See, I'm a good noodle. I get head pats. It just meant that I failed. The heat from his body that had once excited me no longer felt nearly as tempting. No, it wasn't that. I wanted him to kiss me. Not just to be held by him. I wanted to bring him into my arms. With those thoughts swirling in my head, I couldn't focus on his words. Faster. Do it until you get tiny bubbles to form. The tea wasn't even in my mind anymore. He was all I could think about. Hey, listen. Ow, Mr. Kaido, my ear. I'm taking the time to teach you, and you can't even bother to listen? Next time, I'll bite harder. Man, he's just gonna bite us all the time? Okay, we'll go a little bit more, and then we'll be calling it for stream in just a sec. Oh, his voice didn't have that teasing quality to it like it usually did. But with his lips this close to me, his sweet, deep voice made my heart pound. And that bite mark he had left on my earlobe still stung. Okay, sure. His hot breath continued to fall on my ear, and my mind was swirling as I whisked the cup. This isn't working. He backed away from me and picked up the cup. Mr. Kaido? It doesn't seem like you're listening to me at all anymore. If you don't feel like listening to directions anymore, then let's just stop. Aww. I want to make a delicious cup of tea. I won't let you drink this crap. But... This is my first time doing it. I want to try it. No. Mr. Kaido. His voice was authoritative and final. And usually I would give up after hearing that. But I had decided I'd make him tea in spring. I had to taste my creation no matter how bad. I pulled his sleeve pleadingly. Mr. Kaido, please. If you let me drink it, I'll do anything you say. Uh-oh. There's the magic words. Anything? This piqued his interest, and he smirked. You'd make such a simple promise to me just to drink some tea? Yes. Whoa, this face looks sinister. I take that back, not anything. Nope, those conditions were fine. I'll let you drink it on those terms. Mr. Kaido? You should hurry up and drink before I change my mind. Oh, I totally messed up. Crap. But I already said it. Not much else I can do. Not very afraid of what I had just gotten myself into, I took the cup and sipped. Oh god, it's awful. Just a sip and the bitterness attacked my mouth. I scowled and puckered my face. Oh, what is this? Is this really the same stuff he used earlier? Why is this so wretched? Thought so. He sighed. Too bitter, isn't it? The texture isn't the greatest either. Yeah. It didn't thicken enough on top of that. The water had cooled too much. First, memorize the preface, and then you can start perfecting it. Okay. I think we will call it here for tonight. Let me see where I can get my little thingies. So the game can stop fighting me for audio. Okay, we'll call it here for tonight. I'll do a little save. Just because I don't know how far this is gonna continue on. So I just like to be good. So do overwrite the little clown nose. Thank you for ending stream. Big appreciate 0% for the Kaido date. Perfect. We're on a great process so far. Okay, so I guess we kind of finished his route, but not fully. So next time we will. Let's see. For this week, I have my regular schedule up. I have the Friday stream at 6 p.m. And then I also have the Saturday stream early in the morning at 7 a.m. is where I might be moving the stream time to. But I got distracted, sorry. The plan right now is to do Friday Sims, and then Saturday's undetermined, but we might continue with this as we're so close to wrapping up just his overall. And then we might start somebody else's route, which I don't know who I'll go with next, but it'll be nice to at least kind of finish someone's route, even if we don't 100% it. Let's see. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. There's my socials you can keep up with, where I post my schedules for the week and anything that's kind of going on. I'll be updating my Discord and some of my Twitter with just some pictures from the convention that I went to. Just some fun things. Let's see. So I hope to see you guys the next time. Thank you guys so much for joining my stream. I honestly really appreciate it, and I love when I get to hang out with you guys. I've looked forward to it every single time. I always get so excited when it's stream day. So thank you guys so much for spending time with me. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely night. And if I don't see you, I hope you have a good rest of your week. You'll take a look at my pics. Thanks, I appreciate that. For the stream, have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your week. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and enjoy your evenings. Make sure you guys stay safe and drink water. Take care of yourselves. You guys are important to me. Okay, night everybody. Bye bye bye. Have a good night. Love you all. Night night night. Night everybody. My bird's tweeting good night too. Bye bye.